Hello there, health enthusiasts. Welcome again to yet another insightful journey on wellness. Today, we are about to deal with something very important, especially if you are over 50 years old, vitamin B12. Now, some of you may wonder, why should I care about this vitamin? Well, would you believe me if I told you that a deficiency in vitamin B12 could very well be quietly zapping your energy, clouding your memory, and even interfering with your nerves? Surprised? Yes, you should be, since what you are about to discover will probably totally change how you think about health and aging. But before we get going, make sure to subscribe to our channel to always stay up to date. Now, let's put everything into perspective. Did you know that almost 40% of people over 50 are actually walking around with a deficiency of vitamin B12 and failing to have any clue about it? That's a pretty big number one that may be taking its toll on your health a bit more than you expect. The truth is that vitamin B12 isn't just another nutrient. It is the powerhouse extended to the backing and carries out a wide range of other functions in the body. These include your brain, your heart, and your cells, all living organisms that are contributors to the complete system, which is your body. So get ready as we delve deep and find out how vitamin B12 might just be the missing puzzle, the jigsaw that will keep you healthy and long-lived. Now, let's cut right to the chase. What's so important about vitamin B12, especially as we begin to age? The fact is that nutrients are not absorbed correctly by the body when one begins to age. Nowhere is that more true than with vitamin B12. It's what helps our brains run well, gives us needed energy, and keeps our nerves in top order. Unfortunately, most people over 50 are actually deficient in this crucial nutrient without ever realizing it. Hence, the list of health concerns that truly could impact quality of life. Imagine waking up every single day feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep. Your mind gets foggy, you can't seem to remember where you left your keys, and your hands and feet are numb or tingly. Here are but a few common signs of a vitamin B12 deficiency that all too often are easily chalked up to getting older. In fact, while the deficiencies aren't a normal aspect of aging after all, if you're seeing these symptoms regularly, it's an indication that your body is screaming for more B12. We are talking about nerve damage here, which is a problem with no reversibility if it is allowed to persist for long periods without treatment. As a matter of fact, deficiency in vitamin B12 can further contribute to mood disorders like depression and anxiety, making the very experiences of life even more difficult as the years roll by. Not to mention the cardiovascular impact. Low levels of B12 lead to an excess level of homocysteine, an amino acid. High amounts of this acid are linked with an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. It's not so very uncommon, and it may be affecting you without your noticing it. So what is in the background of this universal deficiency, and how can you possibly protect yourself in a way that you become absolutely impervious to its effects? So, let us look to get to the root of what causes the deficiency in vitamin B12. You see, as we grow older, the stomach produces less acid, which is needed in the absorption of vitamin B12. So it doesn't matter that you're on a diet that's very rich in vitamin B12 sources like meat, eggs, and dairy. It's quite frustrating. You have all the right foods, but your body somehow betrays your trust. But hold your horses, it gets worse. Some medicines, such as those for heartburn or diabetes, also have effects on the absorption of B12. For instance, if you are currently taking antacids or metformin, you might be at a higher risk for experiencing deficiency. These types of medications alter the pH in your stomach and thus inhibit your body's capacity to take enough vitamin B12 from your food. While these drugs are powerful in the management of other problems with health, they will have extra consequences not intended. Not to be outdone are dietary selections. On top of that, vegetarians and vegans are at even greater risk of deficiency since vitamin B12 is found in animal products alone. A plant-based diet has many health benefits, but frankly speaking, unless one is supplementing or actually eating fortified foods, the intake of B12 can get pathetically low. Well, even if you are not a full vegetarian or vegan but have cut down considerably on meat consumption for health-related issues, then you still stand at the risk of B12 deficiency. So, what are the symptoms you need to be on the lookout for? They range from subtle to severe. You may start by feeling tired most of the time, having trouble remembering things, or tingling sensations in the hands and feet. Others may also feel their skin grow very pale or even yellowish, an added symptom of low B12. If this disorder is left untreated, it will worsen into something much more severe, such as depression, disorientation, and even permanent nerve damage. It is an insidious plague because it is silent, mainly because it is not something that should be this way. This is actually the good news. If it does turn out to be a B12 deficiency, it's surprisingly erectable and brings tremendous improvements in health generally. Of course, the first step is learning that you have the deficiency in the first place and understanding just how important the nutrient really is. Armed with an understanding, you can take steps to right the problem, and the results can literally change your life. You can correct your vitamin B12 levels through a change of diet. Here are some ways. Once again, supplement the diet with plenty of beef, chicken, fish, eggs, and dairy products, since they are very high in B12. Sources for vegetarians and vegans include enriched fortified cereals, plant-based milk, and nutritional yeast. Sometimes a diet change is not all that is necessary. Especially if your body is not good at absorption, you might have to get your B12 vitamins by supplementation. Vitamin B12 can be taken as a tablet. Some come in sublingual pill forms, or it can be done through injection. If you are deficient to the level of being classified as seriously ill, then mega doses in supplements or injections may be warranted as an emergency measure to get your levels raised. Sublingual tablets are a popular option whereby the tablet is dissolved under the tongue and thus passes the digestive system so that the vitamin is taken straight into the bloodstream. Imagine what a change that would be. A refreshing new awakening, clear thinking, and the energy to power through every new day without that afternoon slump. Your memory improves. The numbness in your hands and feet disappears, and you feel more positive and focused. That's the magic of vitamin B12 that everyone over 50 should start considering. Regular checkups with your doctor are always ideal. The doctor will test your levels of B12 and help to adjust your intake if necessary. Sometimes other health conditions might be the reason proper nutrients are not absorbed. But then, your doctor may help clear the air with that. Let's sum it up now. Vitamin B12 is one such powerful nutrient important to stay young, energetic, sharp in mind, and to have strong nerves. But literally unknown to millions, there are millions of them over 50 who are deficient, therefore leading the way to a lot of health problems that can make their lives really miserable. It does not have to be so. Just know the risks and the symptoms so you are able to start doing something to make sure enough B12 is going into your system. Life is not just the addition of years to your life, but also the addition of life to your years. So, when you take care of a vitamin B12 deficiency, you are not just curing a problem. You are also making an investment in a healthy and fulfilling life in your later years. You are sure to give yourself the great gift of much more energy, better mental clarity, and a much sharper mind to help maintain independence and really enjoy life well into your later years. So, I hope that has been informative for you. Make sure to check out the rest of our videos about nutrition and good health. Quite a bit more to learn about how you can keep your body feeling awesome as you get older. Have you had any of these symptoms? What has worked for you to increase your B12? Let us know in the comments. Love reading your stories, and if you would, take this one just a little further in the box below here. There's a link for B vitamin products, continuing with the story, that may help turn on your good health gene. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more. Learn and remember the path to better health begins with the choices you make today. Deficiency waits for no man, it overtakes. So invest in your health because you deserve to feel good always. Want to know the surprising benefits of Tribulus terrestris? Check out this video to find out.